Everybody loves the sunshine. Sunshine.
Hello, beautiful soul, and welcome to the Healed Healer Tarot. My name is Angel, spiritual advisor, teacher, and healer. Thank you so much for joining me here on my channel, where we learn, grow, and expand together, working to raise the collective conscious one unique soul at a time. This channel is dedicated to spiritual enlightenment, self-actualization, and aligning to meaning and purpose in life. So if that is something that you are interested in, then you are in the perfect place at the perfect time for the perfect reason. All we have is the now, so whenever you come across this reading, it is indeed the perfect time for you. However, we do draw upon the energies of the cosmos to help guide us like a roadmap towards your highest good and your greatest soul's vibration. Energy is fluid. That means this is energy that you could have already worked through, energy that you're working through in this moment in time, or energy that you may encounter in the up and coming and near future. Gender is neutral. We all have masculine and feminine energy within us. So with that being said, get in where you fit in and take what resonates and leave what does not. So this is a general collective energy read for the soul sign of Aquarius. I do set the intention that you may get something out of this reading, but again, it is general. So take what resonates and leave what does not. It is all about the full moon and Libra solar eclipse energy. So that full moon and Libra energy talks about a win-win outcome is forecast. So one of the things that I love about the win-win outcome is forecast is it's really telling you, look, solar plexus energy just went out. So it's talking about confidence. It's talking about your mind, what you think about, you bring about, your intellect, your skills, abilities to communicate is coming up significantly for you in this reading. But the win-win situation is there is no right or wrong. There just is, right? The choices that we make out of our current circumstances, out of our current knowing, out of our current options, predicaments, situations, and we make the best decisions for ourselves that we can in the moment. So there's no right or wrong. It just is. And as long as we understand and realize that, we never have any reason or any energy of regret. So I'm getting that one of the things that we may be talking about for Aquarius is we may be talking about the energy of regret and how to not have regrets and to live our lives without regret by focusing on doing the best that we can in the moment. So what I just heard was the 4 agreements: being impeccable with your words, not taking anything personally, not making assumptions, and always doing your best, right? And when you follow those 4 agreements, you can live a life without regret and without remorse. So the way we do it here on this channel is we start out with the astrological energies, then we go into the numerology, and then we dive into the reading. So if you don't want to hear the astrological energies, you can fast forward to the reading, but I'd say stick around for the astrological energies because they are just as important and significant, if not more so, than the actual reading itself. So this is all about the full moon in Libra eclipse energy that is happening on March 25th, 2024, which breaks down to the energy vibration of 18, all being born to the energy of 9, and it is happening at 3 a.m. Eastern time. Now, of course, if you're central, it's going to be 2. If you're Pacific, it's going to be midnight, so forth and so on. But where I am, we're pulling off of the energies based on the area of the globe where I am, and it is at 3 a.m. Eastern time. So when we look at the Libra energy, we look at tension between opposing forces and really needing to bring balance, harmony, peace internally between our masculine and our feminine energy, as well as externally in relationships. So this is relationship with lovers, relationship with families, friends, communities, co-workers, society, government, and the most significant relationship of all is our relationship with God, source, universe, or whatever your higher power or higher source energy is. It's all about restoring harmony, balance, and peace, and also making amends and relieving past life karmic energy. So 18 moon energy for me talks about past life. It's all of the stuff that we bring into this incarnation that needs to be worked on, transmuted, healed, and released so that we can ascend back to whence we came. Past life energy and also the present energy or karma that we have to work through. 18 is moon energy, which talks about hidden and unknown influences or hidden and unknown energies. It's also an energy that talks about facing personal fears. It's also opening up to divine love with that Venus energy in Libra. It's really asking us to open up to divine love. And that Venus energy is also focusing on money, creativity, and karma. Karmic justice, to be specific. So what is done in the dark with the eclipse energy is coming to the light. Revelations as well as deep emotions may be rising to the surface so it can be evaluated, transmuted, changed, and released. So eclipses bring in transformation and change, personally, globally, as well as collectively. We're all transitioning through that same energy. Generational change. The full moon lunar eclipse in Libra is trining Pluto, and Pluto is the planet or is the planet of renewal and rebirth, but it also talks about generational change. So for me, what I kept getting was a galactic reboot of ourselves, of our family structures and systems, but also the systems and structures of government, banking, education, as well as caste systems. So when we look at caste systems, we're looking at social or societal hierarchies that have been passed down through multiple generations. So we're meant to bring more vision and more insight as to what is going on internally, on a global scale, and on a collective scale as well. What I was hearing was the first will become last and the last will become first. So I kept hearing wealth transfer and I kept hearing identity shift. Now that full moon in Libra is opposing Chiron energy, the wounded healer. So it's reflecting on past atrocities, crimes against humanity with that Pluto energy, but also relationships with the Libra energy, childhood and inner child wounds, past relationship wounds, and opportunities to right past wrongs and to heal past karma. It's also opposing Mercury, which is all about truth, freedom of oppression, and freedom of expression. So we're currently in the pre-shadow period of Mercury retrograde, which begins on April the 1st and goes through to about the 24th or 25th, depending on where you are in the world. And that retrograde will be happening in Aries. Now, Aries is the house of the self. It's also the house of the head. So it's really putting focus and insight on the self, but also the head is the mind and thoughts. So it's bringing in that mercurial energy of all is mind. What you think about, you bring about. The house, Aries is the house of early childhood and juvenile influences, life experiences that have kind of shaped our personality and our character. So some of these things may be coming up to the surface at this time for review, for transmutation, change, and for healing. It will be very important for you to monitor your thoughts because, again, thoughts become things, and your words, what you say to yourself internally, self-talk, as well as externally to others. Now is a time to be responding and not reacting, and to think before you speak, because karma has been swift I don't know if you have noticed it, but I have noticed it. People do things, and before it's like, oh, you waiting for forever for karma to take shape or to take form or to happen. What I've been experiencing lately, and we are in the year of karma, the energy of 8, karma's coming swiftly. Somebody do something on a Tuesday, and by Saturday, they're already reaping karma. So it is a fast turnaround with the karmic energy. So just be mindful when you say negative things about other people, you're really speaking blasphemy and negative things upon yourself, because what you put out in the world with the Libra karmic justice is going to come back to you. What you do to others is done back onto you. So the numerology for this March or 3/25/2024 energy is 18. And the 18 energy, 1 for me, brings up the energy of awareness. So it's bringing up awareness and highlighting the things that we need to look at, the things that we need to address, and the things that need to be transmuted, healed, changed, and released in order for us to ascend. Because 8 energy is all about ascension and elevation of the spirit. It's a spiritual energy. It talks about the energy of self-mastery. So 8 is also the energy of build and destroy. What needs to be broken down in order for you to rebuild? So when we think about, I use the analogy of a house. When you have a house, you may want to renovate. So you want to renovate your kitchen, you got to tear out the cabinets, tear up the countertops, maybe even tear up the floor so that you can put down new. But once you remove all of those things, you remove plaster and drywall and all of these things, you may find that there's some things that need to be repaired up underneath the surface, those things that are coming up to be addressed. So you may have to do a little bit of repairing the foundation, or you may have to repair some electrical work, or maybe even some of the plumbing, or you may find that there's some structural issues and things that need to be reframed, supported, or fixed. And so these things are coming up in order to be repaired so that we can make them anew. That's that identity shift. What in your life needs to be repaired or broken down and rebuilt? So 8 is also an energy of movement. It's an energy of forward movement and decisive action. So taking decisive action so that you can bring forth change. Now 18 is all being born to 9, and 9 is the energy of be or born. So be or born energy is being means to exist, existing in the world as you are, existing amongst all, and being a part of the collective. The energy of born is to be reborn or renewed. So what 9 brings into is an energy of bringing things into fruition, birth, like 9 months for a baby to be born, right? It's bringing in something, birthing something into fruition or being born, or an energy of attainment, attaining a level of maturation or maturity. A child, if it's born too early or if it's born too late, it can have complications or problems. Premature complications or problems, or post-mature complications or problems. So there's can cause problems on either end. That's the reason why it's so important for us to maintain balance. But then within that balance, there's also the curve, right? So we try to get as far in the medium or the middle, or what we like to call the middle path, as possible, because too much of an outlier one way or another can bring disruption of balance, harmony, and peace. So 9 also symbolizes purpose. When we've reached our purpose in life, self-actualization energy. And so we want to live in purpose. So my 3 P's are passion, purpose, and prosperity. And when you find your passion, what it is you're passionate about, what it is that you'll do, even if you didn't get paid a single cent for it, you love it so much, it fulfills you, it motivates you, it inspires you. That is then your purpose. Your purpose is what you're meant to do for service, to help uplift the collective conscious, and it becomes your prosperity. So whatever your passion is your purpose, will lead to prosperity, abundance, and fulfillment. 9 is also an energy of humanitarianism, how you're meant to serve the collective good. It's called the good work. The 3 a.m. energy talks about an innerstanding. It's all of the life experiences that you had to go through to gain a higher level of understanding, wisdom, and knowledge. So it's lived experiences. With that knowledge, what knowledge have you gained from your lived experiences? And what are you now creating is the energy that's coming through here. So those were your astrological and your numerological energies. Let's go ahead and jump into this reading for Aquarius. What does Aquarius need to know, Spirit, for their highest vibrational good for this full moon lunar eclipse energy? And Libra, what does Aquarius need to know? Full moon lunar eclipse energy in Libra. So I just heard stability. So we'll do 4 shuffles for knowledge, wisdom, perfect self-expression, safety, and stability. And so it is. Thank you, Spirit. I am so grateful. I am so grateful. I am so grateful. All right, Aquarius. Sun energy. I love it. I don't know why that just popped in my head. I just heard Annie. So the sun will come out tomorrow. But yeah, the sun energy is coming out. So there's a high sense of enlightenment, but this is also blessings. You're being blessed. These are blessings that you're moving into this season. The sun is coming out. This is also an energy of inner child healing, blessings, abundance, prosperity, growth, soul growth, spiritual growth. And it's also an energy that talks about elevation. So whenever I see the sun energy, it reminds me of like DNA activation, reboot, upload, regeneration, renewal. So there's definitely that regenerative renewal process that you're going through right now, but you're in a season of blessings, which is very, very beautiful. And then you got hermit season or hermit energy. So you could be in a season of blessings after you've gone through a season of reflection, introspection, of deep diving and soul searching. Now, one of the things that immediately stands out to me is you got the 19 and the 9. There is something that you need to acknowledge about the self, about your purpose, about your path, about your journey, about this energy of elevation. The 19 takes you to the energy of 10 that has ended, so that this new opportunity or this new path can be illuminated. The 9 energy, like we talked about, is all about the energy of attainment. It's all about the energy of accomplishment. It's all about rising to the occasion. It's an energy of living in purpose. It's an energy that talks about you nearing completion. It's an energy of progress, renewal, but it's after some form of struggle. But there's an energy of attainment, fruition, and fulfillment. With the hermit energy, it's that deep soul, deep dive within the soul to really truly identify, why am I here? What is my purpose? What am I meant to be doing at this time? So you could have a lot of energy focusing on your purpose and your inner light and allowing that inner light to shine. Virgo energy is all about what you do for work. It's your morals, it's your beliefs, but it's also your body. So it's a renewal of the body, like we talked about, regeneration, DNA activation, and a reboot and a repair is what I just heard. Renewal and vitality, inspiration is coming through here. So there's a big emphasis here, because you are definitely going through the be and reborn phase, but you're also going through this energy of nearing completion. Something that you've been working on is nearing a point of what we call culmination, completion, or you're reaching the apex. You're reaching the top before we begin to go down that bell curve to the other side. Look at this, 8 of Pentacles, a brand new opportunity, yeah. So you're ending out one thing so that you can start something new. So when we look at the numerology here, we have the energy of 19, which is a 10, which goes to 9, which is another 19. So that sun energy and things that are being repaired, renewed, rejuvenated is significant here because it comes up twice, 1919. And then we have the 19, which goes to the energy of the ace, which is a 20. So it's a judgment energy here. It's a blessing from the divine, a blessing from the universe to uplift you. I just heard upgrade you, the Beyonce song. But anyway, it's an upgrade, right? So you're going through a transformation and an upgrade at this time. But the beautiful thing about this upgrade is not only are you going through an upgrade in spirit, you're going through an upgrade in your DNA activation, which is generational, that Pluto energy. You're going through an upgrade in your body and your soul with that moon energy, is past life energy. And you're going through an upgrade in your physical environment with that Ace of Pentacles. So the Ace of Pentacles is like, I call it stem cell energy. It's an opportunity for you to take that pentacle and plant it and make it whatever it is that you desire. You're being blessed by the universe for something coming into your life. Is going to be very positive, Aquarius. So I love it. So let's look and see what's at the heart of the matter. Queen of Swords energy, cutting out the nonsense, cutting out the BS. You've wised up, right? There's some things in your life that you learned, you wised up. You've gained some form of wisdom. This is the lived experience card. The Queen of Swords, what just went out? Quite a few of them might have just went out because I don't even know what was still lit. But there's lots of lived experiences here. The wisdom side is still lit though, I noticed. It's the masculine side over here that's done burnt out completely. So you're meant to be in your wisdom, introspection. Hermit energy is introspective. Queen of Swords introspective. So you need to be focusing on your inner thoughts, your inner emotions, your inner desires, and also building yourself. Virgo is the body. So health and wellness, nutrition, exercise, and all of those things are going to be significantly important for this brand new beginning, and also for repair and regeneration of your body, mind, soul, and spirit. But with the Queen of Swords energy, what is coming through here is your lived experience has set you on this path of discernment, of wisdom, of knowledge, and the ability to teach. I always think about my Queen of Swords and my King of Swords as teachers. I just heard prophets too. Teachers and prophets. People that share information, knowledge, and information to others. And so there's a big significant energy of you being able to teach, as well as the sun energy is to heal. And what I got from the Hermit energy is to bring people out of dark spaces into the light, right? So bring people out of maybe a time of isolation, a time of wander, a time of inner reflection, of trying to understand or trying to know. For some reason, I'm looking at this star back here and it's making me think of Aquarius energy. And so you're bringing people out of the darkness and into the light with something that you're teaching, something that you're sharing, something that you're expressing. It could be some form of knowledge or enlightenment or awareness, but it's there to help to uplift the collective conscious, and it's also a part of your purpose. So what is influencing this Queen of Swords energy? The devil. Hardships, difficulties, fears, bondage, oppression is influencing this, and you're cutting yourself free from this energy. The Queen of Swords, there's some things in your life, negative energies that you're being asked to release yourself from. And you're also getting the universal support to do that with this judgment energy. You have the sun, which is energy of refinement, power and refinement, making the appropriate changes, transmute, changing, and alchemizing and releasing any of the negative energy. But there's some things that you still need to cut out of your life. It could be people, places, or things. When you're talking about your body, it could be something as simple as lifestyle issues, drinking or smoking or exercising or needing to exercise, or certain foods that you eat or things like that. There's some kind of lifestyle change that is being required, something that does not serve your highest and greatest good, and something that kind of keeps your energy vibration low. But this is also fear, right? So fear, with that moon energy that we're working through with the energy of 18, some fears need to be released at this time as well. What's underlying this energy? Hanged Man. You're in a period of transformation and change. You're at this crossroads. You're seeking this higher level of enlightenment, higher level of awareness, and Spirit is saying go within. Meditation may be very important, significant, and key for you at this time. So really going within to find the answers that you seek is going to lead you to the cornucopia. It's going to lead you to this brand new beginning. And I'm feeling it as an abundant and very prosperous time for you. There's something here. This is also my let go and let God card, but the first one that came up for me was I'm too blessed to be stressed. So God doesn't want you to stress about anything that's going on in your life. Stress kills, right? Stress is one of the number one health concerns and problems. And so you don't want to stress. I'm too blessed to be stressed. When you know that you're that anointed, you're that chosen, you're that close to the divine, how blessed you truly are, and that you have an inner connection, an inner knowing, and you have that deep of a connection to source, there's nothing to be stressed about, because of the simple fact that you know all of your desires and all of your needs will always be satisfied and taken care of. So I'm getting from this card not only to surrender, to let go, and to let God, trust in the process, but definitely be too stressed, be too blessed to be stressed. Don't stress about whatever's going on. When something comes up, as it will with this eclipse energy, is coming up for you to pay attention to it, to transmute it, change it, release it, and to heal it and resolve it once and for all. Not to stress about it, not to worry about it, but just to find resolution. And this is an energy of 12, which talks about you acknowledging the actions that you need to take in order to bring forth a higher level of understanding. So there's some things that you need to come to a realization and an awareness of, and it has to do with yourself, with your health, with your career, with your physical environment, what you believe in, what your convictions are, what you stand on. Virgo energy is very, look at that, you got the king and the queen. So in the past, you may have been in this extroverted, expressive energy of the King of Swords. But when we talk about Virgo energy and what Virgo energy is that energy that is really talking to you about your body, about your health. It's about the energy of your spiritual pursuits, loyalty, kindness, hard work, attention to detail. It's a earth sign energy, but it's a mutable earth sign energy. So one of the things about Virgo energy is it kind of goes back and forth a little bit. And that might be a little bit difficult for an Aquarian energy, which is fixed, right? It's a fixed air sign. So when you have these things that kind of come and go, it's like different sides of the same coin, but also one and the same at the same time, because 1 minute you may be feeling one way, and then the next minute you may be feeling another way. But it's all about your health, and it's all about being health conscious and taking care of your body, but it's also an understanding of your physical state as well as your environment. So this is very important for you. Your physical state and your environment are very important for you at this time. With that King of Swords energy, this is past energy. So you could have been too outwardly expressive and maybe judging, right? With this judgment energy here, judging all of the things around you, but not taking a deep dive in the time to look within. So you're being asked to be introspective at this time and just kind of focus on what's going on the inside. But this is an energy of knowledge and discernment. We talked about the live experiences and how you're able to teach from where you came. You move in from the Queen, you're coming into a higher level of knowledge. When you do the introspection and the inner work, the King of Swords for me is my knowledge of self card. You become more in tune with who you are. You gain more knowledge of yourself. And through that knowledge of self and awareness, you're able to be more discerning, and you're able to make better decisions and make better choices. And it goes right back to the astrological energies where we were talking about the things that are coming up for the astrological energies is for you to really gain the energy of awareness. It's all about focusing on the awareness of the situation and gaining more insight and gaining more knowing. But it also talks about the vision. Both of these are communicative energies. What you think about, you bring about. So just remember that your thoughts are creating things. Yeah, Princess of Cups, I love it. Is creating wish fulfillment, is creating blessings and opportunities, is creating healing is also what I heard. And this is also a transformative and regenerative energy. It's almost like the caterpillar to the butterfly. You've gone through a cocoon or a metamorphosis, and now you have that identity shift that is bringing you out on the other side. So you're coming up, you're blossoming, you're blooming with this new year energy. We're in the astrological new year after, with the energy of coming through the spring equinox, and we're blooming and we're blossoming. So this is your season of to shine, right? This is your season of your blessings, of your gifts, of your rewards, of your opportunity, of pure potential. This is your what they call it, your glow up season. The Lovers. So it's definitely a choice that you have coming up here for you, Aquarius. It's going to be a choice about choosing. I got choosing yourself first. And I really feel like that's the trajectory that you're on currently. You're in this glow up season, and you're really in this energy of choosing yourself first. Doing what feels right for you. The Lovers also traditionally talks about choosing your higher self and making that more deeper spiritual connection between you, your higher self, and the divine. And so that could also be the energy that you're in as you surrender and release to the divine, knowing that everything will be taken care of for you. You're really in this really trusting, very open energy right now. Wisdom energy is the energy of being open, welcoming in, accepting. So you have a lot of blessings and a lot of new opportunities. A lot of abundance is coming in for you with this new glow up season. Your current energy, the Moon. People may be thinking of you as mysterious. They may be thinking of you as quiet. They may be thinking of you as keeping things a little close to your chest, kind of not being outwardly expressive. You're in your wisdom energy. You're really focusing on yourself. And so you're not expressing yourself outwardly as much, but you're doing some deep, deep, deep soul diving. Really, really trying to get to know yourself from the inside out. You go from the 18 energy to the 19 energy. So your time to shine is coming. It's just that right now you're meant to continue to work on the inside, healing yourself from the inside out. Moon energy also talks about deep in your soul energy, soul expression. I just heard soul evolution. It definitely goes into the energy that we're talking about with this full moon and Libra energy. It's like really facing your fears. I'm getting that energy significantly here with the double energy and the moon. Facing your fears. I just heard in my mind's eye hidden motives. It could be hidden motives and intentions of people around you. So just being aware. Really allowing your intuition to guide you at this time and to really help you along your journey. What's going on in your environment? You have the energy of the Knight of Cups. Okay, so you have the Knight of Cups, which is all about following your dreams and your desires, going after what it is that you love, satisfying your own emotions. But it also talks about offers of love, messages of love. There is a huge, deep transformation period that you're going through right now with all of these butterflies. It's like a metamorphosis that you've gone through. So you could have some messages of love. I just heard hidden or secret admirers. So there is that energy around you of love and loving, connecting relationships, should you be open to that. But I'm really feeling like that may be in the future, maybe Leo season, beginning of the summer, somewhere around that time. But right now, you're really just focusing on yourself. The all gifted, I love it. All gifted energy is coming in for you. Yeah, this is that Pandora's box energy. This is you having all of the answers, which makes a lot of sense because you have the Queen of Swords and the King of Swords energy here. You really truly having all of the answers. Following your own inner wisdom and guidance, more butterflies, you're transforming into a significantly higher version of yourself than you've ever experienced before. This eclipse energy between the 25th, between this energy of the full moon in Libra and coming up on April the 8th is really like an opening of Pandora's box. It's opening you up to a whole new world of opportunities for you. Lots of blessings and opportunities are coming in. There's a lot of forward movement here as well with that Knight of Cups. But this devil energy here is really asking you to, whatever troubles, whatever fears or worries that you have, you need to surrender them and release them. Remembering that energy, that is definitely, you're too blessed to be stressed. You have so many good things here in your life that are going on. The last thing that you want to do is pay attention to the things that don't matter. And I'm really feeling like there may be some things around you in your environment that are trying to get your attention, that are trying to keep you stuck in some low vibrational energy. But you really need to just focus on what matters for you in your life and continue to move yourself forward. Your outcome energy, Aquarius, Seven of Swords, yeah. There is some deceptive energy around you. This could also be an energy that's talking about self-sabotage. And here we have the eclipse energy coming in again. So over the next 2 weeks, this is an energy of over the next 2 weeks, some things are going to be coming out. Lots of competition around you. I'm getting this as an energy of lies and trickery. Not being able to trust, right? You may have some people around you in your environment that you can't really trust at this time. So this is another energy that's telling you to move in silence. Don't express everything that you're doing. Don't tell everybody what it is that you're doing. Trying to keep whatever it is that you're pursuing, your heart's desires, to yourself. The all gifted is similar to the High Priestess energy, keeping things close and quiet as well. The only person that needs to know is you, Aquarius. Is how I just heard it. No one else needs to know what you're doing. The only person that needs to know what you're doing is you and the Most High. So what is your message of advice? Ace of Wands. Accept this new invitation. This is a divine invitation from God, an opportunity to really elevate you in your career, elevate you in your life, elevate you in your spirit, elevate your finances, just a complete glow up, And I'm really loving this energy for you because it tells me that you've put in a lot of work. But there's still a little bit of work to be done here. There's some lingering negative energy that needs to be transmuted and released. Some things that need to be healed here so that you can continue to follow your passions. And it could be just healing your mindset, really opening up to the potential and the possibility and understanding and believing that you truly deserve all of these blessings that you have coming in. But the Ace of Wands is an opportunity for you to soar. So what is your karmic lesson and your karmic pattern and your soul lesson? Five of Pentacles. This could be an energy of overdoing, overspending, needing to save. It's like I'm getting the analogy of 10 steps forward and 6 steps back, 5 steps forward, 3 steps back. It's almost like you get so far to a point and then you regress a little bit, and then you get so far to a point and then you regress back again. But the beautiful thing about 5 energy is it talks about where your personal power lies, and your personal power lies in your ability to transmute and bring about change in your life. It's an energy that's talking about refinement. It's a challenge, but it talks about your beliefs. And I'm really feeling like your karmic pattern is to give up on yourself right before you reach your goal. So there's this energy here of not giving up, persevering, pushing forward, and believing that you deserve all of these blessings that are coming in because of this self-sabotaging energy. It's the mind games that our ego plays to trick us when everything is too good. It's almost like we're looking for where the bad things are. We're looking around the corner and trying to figure out what bad thing is going to come in and sabotage all of the blessings that you have going on. So there's something here about that mindset of lack that needs to be surrendered and released. But you definitely do have people around you. They're in the shadows. Yeah, I was getting that energy here with the moon. People around you in the shadows, and this is elevating to the vibration of 9. They see you glowing up. They see you moving into more fulfillment. They see you in this energy, in this era of shining, and they're trying to work on some kind of plan to sabotage. So you need to be 10 steps ahead of them is what I just heard. 10 steps ahead of them. And I also heard 10 steps ahead of the competition. There will be some sacrifice and some loss with the Hanged Man energy and the 5 of Pentacles, but with every new transformation there is loss. Going back to the analogy of when you're updating or remodeling your home, you got to tear down the old kitchen cabinets, floors, countertops, and whatever in order to build the new. And so this is coming in. It's an energy of allowing the transformation and change to occur and not blocking it, to go with it and believe in the possibilities, believe in the process. This is a whole new life experience that you're transforming and changing into. Transformation energy. And it's saying do not resist the process of this change. And just remember that karmic pattern of getting so far and then regressing, getting so far and then regressing. And even still, just continue to persevere and push forward. So let's see what's going on in the shadows. What's lingering in the shadows? The 3 of Wands. I love it. Co-creating with spirit energy. This is my mind movie card. It's asking you to visualize what it is that you're manifesting, going from that Ace of Wands, which is your message of advice, starting something new, being ambitious, going for what it is that you desire, putting that plan together. Even this is requiring some form of travel, or there will be some form of travel involved. But it's taking you to the next level. It's definitely elevating you. And then we have the 3 of Wands. It's trusting the process and knowing that everything is working out in your favor. You are in the energy vibration of creation, and you have 2 brand new opportunities coming in that's going to help propel you to the next level. There goes this King of Cups energy. Yeah, somebody's crushing on you, Aquarius. I'm definitely getting, the way is falling out. The Lovers, the King of Cups, and the Knight of Pisces, the Knight of Cups, or the Prince of Cups, which is the energy of Scorpio. So it's a deep, deep sexual, emotional desire here, especially with the Ace of Wands energy. Somebody's desiring you very deeply. They could even be spying on you, watching. This is somebody that's watching and lurking and looking at you from the shadows. You don't see it, but I'm almost feeling like intuitively you know it. You feel it in some way, shape, or form. You could even be having some form of dreams. This is talking about Scorpio energy as well. Piscean energy with the Knight of Cups. Scorpio energy with the King of Cups. Hidden motives and intentions with Scorpio energy as well. So just be mindful of that, of the hidden motives and intentions of others. So if somebody's coming in and trying to like sell you a dream or love bomb you or you know, whisper sweet nothings or something like that, maybe even telling you that they want to collaborate with you, work with you, build with you, they want to team up with you, is because they have a hidden motive or an agenda behind it. And right behind that is the Tower energy. The Tower after the before the Knight of Pentacles or the Prince of Pentacles. So it's almost like somebody wants to block your forward movement. Yeah, they want you in this Five of Cups energy. They want you feeling sorrow, despair, loss, right? That's the reason why the Five of Pentacles is coming up as your soul lesson on this journey and your karmic lesson to overcome. I'm almost getting a regression energy of not going backwards. You know, Five of Pentacles is that energy of feeling left out in the cold, feeling abandoned, feeling unwanted, unlovable, undesirable. You could have people around you that are trying to make you feel that way, like the misfit, like you don't fit in some way, shape, or form. And so this Five of Cups is talking about the despair. This is focusing too much on past losses, past emotional upsets, coming up with that retrograde. Spirit just said the retrograde energy, yeah? This energy is coming up because of the retrograde. It's coming up as an awareness of you, for you can transmute it, heal it, and release it. And Spirit is saying just continue to focus on your forward movement. Focus on what it is that you're building and creating now. All right, I love it. I love it, Aquarius. Beautiful energy. So let's go ahead and see. I'm going to clarify a couple of things here. I want to clarify this Seven of Swords. And I want to clarify the double energy too. But I think I'm going to clarify the Seven of Swords first. Can we get some clarification, Spirit, for Aquarius? For this Seven of Swords. What is this Seven of Swords energy? Seven of Swords in the outcome. I'm definitely feeling it as the only person that can stop you is you. So I'm feeling it as self-sabotaging energy. The only person that can stop this energy is you. But I'm also feeling that there's a need for you to be extremely strategic and keep whatever plans that you have to yourself. And you got a lot of people around you that are spying on you. They're trying to figure out what you're doing. But it's all with the intention of trying to block this upward and forward movement that you have going on. Yeah, you have Ace of Wands energy and the Ace of Pentacles energy coming in. And you've been in this phase or this period of isolation. And you got a lot of people around you. Like, what is Aquarius up to? Anybody seen Aquarius lately? What's going on with Aquarius? You know, really trying to get in your business is what I just heard. I don't know why that song just popped in my head. Your mom's just in my business. She's in my business. Tell you about to get up on my business. Yeah, you know, I'm dating myself with that one, but that's my song. All right, for Aquarius. I want to know what this Tower energy is, too. That keeps staring at me. But we're going to go ahead and look up the energy of the Seven of Swords first, please, Spirit. We have the energy of the Seven of Swords. What is the Seven of Swords energy? What does Aquarius need to know about the Seven of Swords? Sneaking, lying, untrustworthy energies that's around, or self-sabotaging energies. What do we need to know? I feel like it's a combination of both. Elephant spirit, yeah, this is memories, long past memories. This is also soul, past life energy, and so is the moon. So this is definitely something that could be coming up to the surface that just needs to be healed. Some past life energy here. 5 of Pentacles, losses, a loss of a home, a loss of family. Something here that needs to be repaired. We have the family energy here with the 3 of Pentacles. Mother, father, and child. What's at the bottom of the deck? The sun, yeah. It needs to be healed. Mother Earth, you cannot make it up. It's centered around early childhood development in the family. Mother, father, and child. That needs to be healed here. Any additional messages? That Mother Earth energy is also bringing in that Virgo energy. It's talking about caring for yourself. How did I get turned upside down? Oh, I know how to do that. Having the courage and the strength to overcome. Meditation may be important for you at this time. Definitely transmuting, changing, and releasing. Releasing some things. Karmic burdens and stressors. Having that new perspective. Yeah, moving forward on your journey. With that Chariot energy, it talks about it talks about confidence, success, you being the victor. There's a lot of energy here about your health. Whenever I see earth energy, nurturing energy, Mother Earth energy, it brings me into the elementals of the body and healing through proper food and nutrition. And then there's the energy of having compassion. So this is telling me about needing to relieve stress. And then there goes that courage energy as well, having the confidence. Leo energy is the first energy that came out. What can you tell us about the Tower? What is this Tower moment that Aquarius needs to watch out for? Tower moment. Tower moment. You are the all-gifted Aquarius, definitely. Something that you do or something that you're called to do in your life, you are the all-gifted. It is destined and intended for you. It is definitely a part of your soul journey. What is this Tower? I just heard nothing changes if nothing changes. Something is definitely being illuminated with the sun energy, but something is also falling apart, and it's meant to break you free from this. I think it is limiting mindsets and beliefs, and it's also fears. So do the deep dive, do the deep search, and try to identify what limiting mindset and fears that have been holding you back. And I just heard honesty, especially with the King of Swords and the Queen of Swords. You're meant to be extremely honest with yourself at this time. You know, because sometimes we tell ourselves, oh, no, I'm not worried about that, or no, you know, I'm good on that, and we really masking the true feeling, and it is worrying us to some extent in the subconscious. So definitely that's why meditation is here, because you may need to go into meditation and prayer and ask the divine to explain to you exactly what these fears are, or these fears will be coming up with this eclipse energy over the next 2 weeks. Anything on this Tower? Dream travel. Definitely messages that are going to be coming through for you in your dreams. And at the bottom of the deck, Raven Spirit. Yeah, you're going to be getting downloads and messages from Spirit about some kind of Tower, potential Tower moment. Something that's going to come up. It could affect your finances here. There's something that's going to be coming up that's going to affect your finances, but it's going to open you up to an even better opportunity. It's almost like the universe is removing this out of your way to put you on a path to something greater. But it's not going to seem that way at first. At first, it's just going to seem like a loss. But with all loss, when one door closes, another door opens. And that's the reason why you're being asked to trust the process, surrender, don't stress and worry about it, and don't try to hold on to whatever is being torn away. It could have something to do with work or around work with this Capricorn energy, or what you do for work is very significant here. What is this devil energy? A little bit more insight on this devil energy for Aquarius before we close out. Aquarius energy, the devil, the devil. Shadow work, yeah. Yep, you're going to have to do the deep dive, which is what you're being asked to do with that Hermit energy. The universe is going to enlighten you on what you need to transmute and heal. That 5 energy is letting me know that it definitely has something to do with some fears. It's going to bring some form of disruption in your life. And I'm thinking it has to do with your fears around finances or money. And there goes that Chariot energy yet again. What is this? Oh, I call this the Chariot, and this is protection. Yeah, definitely got some divine protection around you. But this came up to me as Chariot energy. So the divine God is moving you in a different direction, and he's protecting you through the process. And I'm getting this diamond energy here. You're going to be tested, and you're going to be under a significant amount of pressure, like coal and like a diamond. But you're going to come out like the diamond on the other side. Have compassion with yourself through this process and trust it. Don't fear. It's all a part of you and your shadow work and really being able to move into this brand new beginning that you have here. It's like the way that I'm getting this information, look, that's confirmation. The Spirit's got Spirit, so that's the truth. The way I'm getting this information, and it could come as an offer from someone else, but you definitely want to stay positive. Stay positive and have courage. This courage energy, strength energy keeps coming up twice. Stay positive with whatever this is. It's going to be a tower moment that's coming up in your life, but you're meant to stay positive and look for the silver lining. Look for the positivity on the other side. And so before we give you your last messages, I'm going to bring up something that came to my mind's eye to share. I had just bought a brand new car, and I had lost my job, and I was like, oh my God, how am I going to pay for this brand new car? I got a 5-year car note on it. I had no idea, really what was going to take shape in my life and how I was going to be able to afford, this new thing. And it was the turning point, a pivotal turning point for me in my life to let go and let God. And when I really, truly learned what that meant, because for some reason I didn't stress, I didn't worry, I continued to push forward. Not only did I land a new job that put me in alignment with so many it opened so many new doors. It took me from one level to the next. And I acknowledge that in retrospect. I was at this level, right? That's that 5 of Pentacles. It needs to be tore down so that you can move to the 6, the 7, the 8. I was at one level in my life and I lost my job, and I was like, oh my God, I thought it was the end of the world for a quick second. And then God said, no, trust in the process. And so I released it. I surrendered it. I trusted in the process. I got another job that allowed me to travel. It allowed me to meet, wonderful new people. It allowed me to work from home. It allowed me to work part-time. It just opened the door on my resume. It changed my resume from ordinary to extraordinary, because that one particular position and job just flourished and opened up my whole life from that point forward. It really truly, and the people that I met, it really truly opened the door for that next level of my stepping stone. And it was because of a tower and something that I had lost in the process. So I want you to really, truly trust this transformation and change for you. And this is the, God said, that's the reason why I said 10 steps forward and 6 steps back, because it's going to feel like you took 10 steps forward and then you went 6 steps back. But really, those 6 steps back is going to propel you a whole mile. It's going to propel you a whole mile with these 2 chariot energies that I was picking up on. It's going to propel you a whole mile. Most definitely. You're going to take off like a rocket after that. So many new blessings. You have a divine invitation in here, and you also have a divine gift right there. So what does Aquarius need to release, Spirit? What does Aquarius need to release? What are we releasing with this full moon and Libra eclipse energy for Aquarius? For Aquarius. I had to bring up that story because it really taught me that I don't need to worry about anything. From that day forward, I've never worried about anything again. Everything that I've always needed has always been replenished in perfect timing. Not only did, I got to keep my car, I got a brand new job that was better than the job that I had before. It opened the door up to many new prospects. I met some very wonderful people. And that's when I learned the other lesson in life that Spirit just said for me to share. It's not what you know, it's who you know. Because if it wasn't for those people and the people who helped me to get that new position and really helped to open the doors for me, and the people that I met in the process, I probably wouldn't be where I am right now. I am so grateful. I am so grateful. It just brings back so many flood of gratitude and emotions because, and look at this, acts of service. I cannot make it up. Acts of service. It's the people that are going to help you and assist you. There goes that butterfly again. You're going through your cocoon season, beautiful Aquarius. You are going through your cocoon season. Yes, you are. I love it. I love it. 2 more shuffles. Yes, 2 more shuffles for the wisdom. I know that's right. You got to go through the fire and rise like the phoenix. All right, beautiful soul. The first one we have is moving through discomfort. You cannot make it up. Today, I will face discomfort, trusting the feelings of healing and release are on the other side. Help me, God, to feel whatever I need to feel to be whole and healthy. While I'm doing this, I will trust that I'm cared for and protected by myself, my friends, my higher power, and the universe. And what did this card say? My other chariot card, that ain't the chariot card. Protection. You are protected. And then we have the energy to trust in God. Yes, God wants you to trust Him with this process for you. And it's going to be so important for you not to waver and not to be afraid, not to fear. Where's the devil energy? He's under there somewhere. Don't be afraid. Today I will know that all my wants will be met. I will give my needs to the universe and trust that God will take care of the desires of my heart. I will have faith that I truly deserve to have my wants and needs met. Most definitely. And remember, this reading is going to play out in some time over the next 6 months. For some reason, God just told me to give a timeline because we're in that eclipse energy. So eclipse energy can last and expand out over 6 months. But usually just the spread that I do is a 6 month to a year spread either way. Waiting patiently. Today I will wait patiently. If waiting is the action I need in order to take care of myself, I know that I'm taking positive, forceful action by waiting until the time is right. God, help me to let go of my fear, urgency, and panic. Help me learn the art of waiting. It's something. That tower energy was just sticking out and sticking out and sticking out for me. There is something that's going to be disruptive in your life. It's going to bring up this sense of loss, but really is doing is it is putting you in touch with your higher self and bringing in a much closer connection to the divine that you trust in the process moving forward. 5 is all about the power of refinement. It's an energy of freedom and transformation. It is also a huge change, and it brings up uncertainties, and that's the reason why the moon energy was coming out, because there is a lot of uncertainty, but it is a new adventure. But the biggest thing about it is that you need not resist the process and believe in the process. That has been your full moon in Libra, solar, lunar eclipse energy, beautiful Aquarius. Thank you so much for allowing me to read for you. I am honored and I am truly grateful. If you haven't already done so, what are you waiting for? Go ahead and hit that like button. Share this video with those that you believe could benefit from the messages, and subscribe. Become a part of the Soul Joiner family, where we learn, grow, and expand together, working to raise the collective conscious one unique soul at a time, and that unique soul is you. Until our soul paths cross again, Soul Joiners, I am wishing you love, peace, happiness, blessings, and abundance be unto you. Have a blessed and abundant day.
Everybody loves the sunshine. Sunshine. Folks get down in the sunshine. Sunshine.